What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab back with another video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the top ultimates in Xenoverse 2 that are cheesy. Now notice I didn't say top 5 or anything like that. I just said top because this is not a list of 5. This list only consists of 3 moves because honestly there aren't nearly as many cheese ultimates as they are cheese supers in the game. And one, that's because first of all there's way more supers than there are ults. And 2, because a lot of ultimates have been figured out. Like a lot of people used to call moves like Super Key Explosion, Mystic Flash, Reverse Mabasenko, things like that cheese, which now are not considered cheese at all because people finally figured out how to get around it consistently. Now they have no issue with it. So again, there's really not that many moves on this list, but I do want to apologize before we get this video started because this video is fairly long. I did talk a lot on these moves because I wanted to explain why they're cheese and why, you know, they can also not be cheese if used properly, except the last move. The last move that I talk about, cheese all the way. Really, there's no way to use it without it being in any kind of cheese manner. So again, man, I do apologize that this is kind of long. We're going to cut the intro right here and just get to the action because, again, the video is already long enough on itself. Alright, guys, we're going to get this started off with a move that, honestly, I didn't know if I was going to even put on this list, but I'm only putting it for one simple reason, and that is because of how fast it is. Because this move is not something that is very controversial in the Xenoverse community. First of all, not many people even use it, but there are those who complain about it due to how fast it really is. And that is ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. Now again, this is a move that, like I said, it's like semi-controversial to be honest because of how fast and instantaneous it is as a key ultimate. It's by far the fastest key ultimate in the game without a doubt. Like, you can literally land this move mid-combo as you guys are about to see right here. The combo went on from 6-7 just like it would in a stamina break, and that's how you let yourself know that a stamina break is legit if the combo continues. The combo continued right there from 6-7, went all the way to 19 without me using the double burst, letting you know that you can literally land this move mid combo, while other moves you have to at the very least use a knock away or a knockdown combo just to have a chance at landing them. And some ultimates like Super Kamehameha, you have to be close. You have to be very close to the ground if you want to use it off of a knockdown combo, as opposed with ×4, literally no matter how far or how far you are from your opponent or how close, you can literally land that move off of a knockdown attack no matter what. It's just much faster than moves any other move in the game as far as key based skills go. But like I said, there's really not much issue besides how fast this move is. Like, if you let yourself get hit with this move after a full knockdown combo, that is your fault, because you had this whole time in this whole combo to use your stamina to get away from this combo, but instead you let yourself fully get hit by it. So at that point, you do deserve to be punished with it. Like, there is no issue with using a ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha after a knockdown combo. The issue comes in when people like to use it mid combo like this, or they just like to use it without any combo at all because it is so fast you can literally catch your opponent off guard at times. So again, this is a move that really doesn't have major issues with it. It just has a very minor issue, and the only reason I'm really throwing it on the list is because there's only 2 more moves I got on this list after this. So again, guys, this is a move that has just a minor speed issue. If it was slowed down just a little bit, I don't believe anybody would have any issue with this move at all, because again, I have had people in the comments say, you know, this move is way too fast, it's the fastest key ultimate in the game and things like that, which is true. But at the same time, like I said, if you get hit with it after a full knockdown combo or anything like that, after a full combo, that is your fault at that point because you let that full combo happen. There are other moves that you can land off knockdown combos and things like that, so you shouldn't have issue with the move being used that way. The only way you should have issue with this move is if somebody just uses it without a combo at all, or uses it mid combo, because you cannot use any other key ultimates in that fashion. So now we're going to switch on over to my strike based character and talk about the strike cheese ultimates in Xenoverse 2. Alright guys, now we're on my Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta character, my strike based CAC, and we're going to talk about the moves, the strike based moves ultimates that are cheese. Now these 2 moves are full on cheese. You know, like, these are just cheesy as they come. They're the only two ultimates that I see fully like these are real cheese ultimates. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody can guess them since I'm on my strike character. It's kind of well known which two they are. But the first one I'm going to talk about is Dragon Fist. Dragon Fist is a move that literally, if you get hit by it when your stamina is broken, you cannot recover at all, no matter what. Say you get hit right at this point. Hold up, let me stamina break Trunks actually. Why did I do that? Let me stamina break Trunks, and say you get hit with your the Dragon Fist right at this point, right before you get your stamina back. Now you have full stamina back. You can't do nothing to get out of that. You can't use your evasive. You can't Z vanish it. You can't do anything. Now I know people are like, you should be able to use X. If you spam X, you should be able to get out of it. I'm telling you, as someone who's played thousands and thousands of matches on Xenoverse 2 online ranked, once you are hit by this move, regardless if you have stamina or not, 95% of the time you will not be able to get out of it. Why? The trash netcode that Xenoverse has put in place for us as users. The netcode is so bad that it does not pick up the fact that you are supposed to be able to get out of this move with a Z vanish, and it literally makes you be there like you're just stuck. So yes, this move is very vanishable. You can get out of this move all day, every day, offline. Online is where it becomes a major issue because, again, people like to utilize the fact of how broke it is, and they don't like to use the Dragon Fist and the stamina break combo until the very end. Again, like at this point in the break, somebody will use Dragon Fist right there. Trunks literally got his stamina back a millisecond after I kicked his ass away, but he couldn't use it. He can't do anything about it. He's gonna get hit, and he's gonna take that minimal 8,000 damage, which, like I said, is minimal because this move can do much more depending on how you got your build set up. Because I believe right now I don't even have a very good QQ bang on for the strike build. Along with Super Soul Transformation, there's a lot more that you can add on to the damage with this move if you put on the right build, right Super Saiyan transformation, all things like that. So Dragon Fist, yes, it is very cheesy only if people use it at the end of stamina breaks and things like that. But say your opponent just stamina breaks you straight up like this and then goes straight into a Dragon Fist, you can't have any problem with that. There is nothing wrong with your opponent doing that because most of the time you're not going to gain your stamina back that fast. The only reason Trunks is because he has full stamina when I'm breaking him. But again, you can't have issue with that because they're doing the damage while you are stamina broken. Like, it's not like you got your stamina back and you weren't able to Z vanish or use your evasive to get out of it. No, that's not the case. If someone uses Dragon Fist like mid stamina break to where you don't get your stamina back before you're hit with the dragon, that is not cheesy at all in any kind of way. Alright guys, moving on with this list, we're moving on to the last move now, and I'm sorry that I cut the vid right there. You know, usually I just keep on going. I would have went from Dragon Fist onto this last move, but I just had to take the Browns to the Super Bowl real quick.
Really, nigga?
Do apologize for that, and if you don't know what that means, ask somebody in the comments, because I don't want to make anybody lose their appetite or anything if they're eating while watching the video. So, moving on. The last move we have on this list is a move everybody probably guessed, and that is Justice Combination. Now, this is by far the fastest ultimate in the game without a doubt. Like, without a doubt, this is the fastest ult. It's not even questionable. There's no skill faster than Justice Combination when it comes to ultimates. It's literally top 5 fastest skills in the game when you include supers. You can include supers, and it's still faster than most super attacks, literally. It's faster than 95% of super attacks as well, and it is an ultimate. Does that really make sense? Does it make sense that this move is just as fast as Super God Fist, basically, but does 3 times the amount of damage? Does that really make sense? And the fact that it's an ultimate as well, like, really? It should not be this fast, but honestly, again, it is just as fast as a super attack, or faster than most super attacks in the game. So that's my first major issue I have with this move, because honestly guys, it only takes one punch to land this move. One punch, as you guys see right there, the combo went on from 1 to 2 once I hit him with the Justice combo, and it has no problem landing. You can literally, again, one punch into Justice Combination, this move will land all day, every day. Now, the second issue I have with this move kind of goes in with the fact that it's so fast. If it wasn't so fast, I would not have a problem with its damage, but since it's so fast, why is it doing more damage than 60 to 70% of the strike ultimates? You're going to tell me this is the fastest move in the game when it comes to ults, and top 5 fastest skills in the game when it comes to all skills, but it's still doing more damage than 60 to 70% of the strike ultimates? Like, it's doing more damage than Victory Rush? More damage than Impulse Slash? More damage than Burning Strike? really more damage than Spirit Sword, because Spirit Sword only does about 5,500 to 6,000 damage because that last slash barely ever lands anyway. So it's doing more damage than all these moves, but it's way faster than way easier to land. Huh? Does that make sense? Because it doesn't to me. That just doesn't even sound right, to be honest. So that's the second thing I have. Again, if they slowed down the speed, I really wouldn't have as much issue with the damage, because then the move wouldn't be as easy to land. But since it's so easy to land, it should not be doing more damage than other ultimates that are much harder to land. As it just doesn't make sense to me. So moving on with this, the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that you can't Z vanish this move until the last hit. That does not make sense. Again, if they toned down the speed of this move, I probably wouldn't have a problem with that, because then it would probably take some kind of skill or something to land this move, stamina break, anything to land this move besides one punch. Whereas of right now, the fact that I can just do this and get you in a Justice combo all day, every day, and you can't do anything about it until that last hit right there, that's honest. That just does, again, another thing that makes no sense to me, because if you're gonna hit me so easily, I should be able to punish your ass just as easily if I have the stamina to do so without using an evasive. And I know there are gonna be people who are strike players who are like, oh, but key based ultimates, you know, you can't vanish them period or anything like that once you're hit. It's not that easy to just land a key based ultimate. What key based ultimate can I just go like this to and then use right afterwards? Because it can't even do that with ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. So please don't say that in the comment section, because that argument holds no water, because you can't do what you can do with Justice combination with another key ultimate. So please do not say that. Now moving on to the last issue I have with this move, that is the amount of stamina you recover when being hit by this. Check this out. Watch how little stamina Trunks recovers during this process of this move. He barely gained a bar and a half of stamina, if that, back during the whole process of Justice combination. Does that make sense as well? Because to me, it does not. There's no way that you should gain that little stamina back during the process of Justice combination. It's literally the least amount of stamina you gain back from any ultimate in this game. So again, does that make sense? No. And I know, again, those people who are strike based characters that like to use this move will say, oh, but you know, if you land ultimate, a key based ultimate, the stamina recovery gets very slow as well, and you barely regain any. You're correct, but that's only during the process of being hit. With other ultimates, especially key ultimates, there is a startup time. During that startup time, for example, of Final Kamehameha, your opponent's going to gain about a bar and a half to 2 bars of stamina in recovery before they are even hit with the Final Kamehameha. Just off of pure, you know, that time, the startup time of Final Kamehameha, your opponent will gain stamina back. Much more, they will gain more stamina back than they would if they were to get hit by a Justice combination while being stamina broken. So again, that argument right there really does not hold any water regarding this move, because it has the least amount of stamina recovery of any ultimate in this game. Victory Rush, another strike ultimate, for example, you gain about 3.5 to 4 bars of stamina in recovery alone with Victory Rush, while Justice combination you don't even get 2. So honestly, that leads to people being able to use this move 3 times in one stamina break, as you guys will see right here. Watch this. This is 2 times, and he doesn't even have 4 bars of stamina. Just hit 4 bars. That's 2 times already. 3 times. Trunks hasn't even got to 7 bars of stamina, and he doesn't get it back fully at all. Trunks only has 7.5 bars of stamina, which is about the average you will see online. And you're able to use this move 3 times before your opponent gets their stamina back? What? That's the only move in the game that you can use in that manner. Literally, the only move in the game that you can use 3 times before your opponent gets their stamina back, because this stamina recovery is so little, because there's really no startup time for this move. The only stamina you gain back is when you're flying away. Like during that process of being knocked away by Justice combo is when you gain stamina back for this move. Besides that, you're really gaining no stamina while being hit by this during a break. So those are all the issues I have with Justice combination. Honestly, as you guys see from what I just said, there's just a lot of issues with this move. And if they gave a patch to it where it was not nearly as fast, like I said, I would not mind the amount of damage dished out, or just the fact that you can't Z vanish until the last hit, because then it's not as easy to land. But the fact, like I said, that it's so easy to land, it should not be doing as much damage. It should not let you not vanish it until the last hit. and it should not have such little stamina recovery as well, because again, there is no startup time for this move, which results in the potential use of 3 justice combinations in 1 stamina break. That just doesn't even sound right, to be honest. But this is my list, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave your list down below, because some of you guys might have more moves on your list than just 3 like I do in mine. So I really want to know what you guys' list is looking like as well. But as always, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. Gonna have a character test for you guys tomorrow. Gonna start getting back on the rank scene, since I'm starting to hop back on Xenoverse 2 with DLC 5 coming right around the corner. So gonna have some rank videos for you guys as well pretty soon. So just stay tuned for all that. But again, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave your list down below. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day as always. Hey, y'all.